All right, day 4, liquid fast. I'm about to have my lime water. I will follow that with my celery juice. Today I get to have smoothie. I wanted to have it in the evening, but I think I'm gonna have it before I go to class, so it'll be earlier in the day, even though I wanted to have it later. I will still have my 3 juices, the green juice, the beet juice, and the carrot juice, and I'm also adding in Isiac, Essiact. For those who don't know what that is, there was a woman, I want to say, out of Canada that was a nurse, and she was given this tea with 3 to 4 herbs, depending on who makes it, with this blend of these herbs, and it was helping people heal their body from diseases, cancer being one of them. So I am adding that tea into my diet today, so it'll be all liquid. The smoothie, of course, is liquid. I'm not even putting banana in it. I think that is too much to digest. I want things really light, so it'll just be berries and mango and water. And adding in the Isiac. I don't know if it's Isiac or Isicac or what tea. I'm adding that in there. And what else was I gonna say? I've still been doing the apricot seeds, just 5 or 6 every day. I have not been taking my supplements this whole time. I think I will start back taking them on day 7. And oddly enough, without them, so there came a point, I forgot I'm holding this, I was about to cross my arms. There came a point where I kind of felt like if I ever missed my supplements, I felt like crap. I felt like I was not being supplemented by the supplements, but I was being supported by the supplements. And going on this liquid fast and not having them and feeling fine kind of makes me wonder some things. So I don't know. Oh, also I did weigh myself this morning for 2 reasons. One, to see if you really could lose weight in 3 days, which I know you can because you're not taking in that many calories and you're burning calories. So I theoretically know this, but sometimes you just need to see stuff. So that reason, and because I want to weigh myself again on the last day to see if my weight will go back up just from including the smoothie. But so, I'm one big experiment. So on, where is my, hold please. All right, here we go. On the 10th when I started, I was 136.8. I think I'm covering the mic. If I covered the mic, what I said is when I started on the 10th, I was 136.8, and today is the 13th, which is day 4, even though it's 3. Anyways, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 10, 11, 12, day 13 is day 4. Anyways, for some reason in my mind, I was tripping like, how is it only 3 days? But anywho, on day 4, the 13th, I weigh 132.8. So I lost in 3 days 4.7 pounds. Doing pretty much nothing. So this could definitely be, I would say, if you're not in tune with your body, you probably need to see a physician. And if you have some things going on, you need to see a physician. And I know I'm out here like, heal yourself and all that, but I know everyone isn't in tune enough just to start jumping into stuff, and I don't want nobody to get hurt. But I say all that to say, I definitely could see this as a way to jumpstart a weight loss. I also could see this as a way to jump over a plateau. Say you've been doing what you've been doing, you've been going hard, you've been grinding, you've been getting results, and then you kind of bottom out for 2, 3, 4 weeks, and you're like, what the crap? Maybe you need to move some stuff out of your body, whether it be physical debris and toxins or actual body fat. Sometimes it can be emotional. Sometimes it's emotional weight. You need to get something off your shoulders, literally, and going through something like a liquid fast where you don't have food to comfort you. You have to just deal with it and just think about it and process it because there's nowhere to run. There's nothing to distract yourself with. So I could definitely see this as a way to do those things, although that is not the reason I am doing it. We've already gone through that, so I won't go through that again. So yeah, day 4, ready to get to it, back to the work week. yeah, I guess I will update you probably tomorrow, the beginning of day 5. Unless something miraculous happens today on day 4, I probably won't come back this evening to update you. I'll just recap day 4, the morning of day 5. Thanks, guys. All right, so for my first smoothie, basically quote unquote food since Thursday, it's Monday now. I have strawberries. These were all frozen. I just let them sit out so they wouldn't be as tough, because I feel like if everything is so frozen, it's almost like a slushy instead of a smoothie, and I don't really want that consistency. And I also stopped using the microwave because I used to just like nuke it for 30 seconds. But I stopped using the microwave completely probably a month ago. So even if I need to reheat food, I do it old school, like how our parents and grandparents either put it in the oven, set it on the counter, let it warm up a little bit, or throw it in the pan and reheat it. So that's been my life here as far as reheating food. But anyways, I have all these are organic, frozen from Trader Joe's. I think they're all Trader Joe's brand. Strawberries, mango, spinach, and wild blueberries and traditional blueberries, because I picked up the wrong pack when I went last time. So I try to get the wild blueberries. So yeah, I am about to make my first smoothie. Stay tuned. So I have my smoothie in the freezer because I almost feel some type of way about drinking it and not actually feeling hungry in this moment. So I want to drink it because in about 45 minutes I have to leave to go to class, and in my mind I'm like, you need this to do class. And at the same time I'm like, but if your body isn't hungry yet, then why drink it? So I'm gonna give it some time and space just to see. It's been made. It is way smaller than when I put banana in it. That's funny because it's like 16 ounces or almost 16 ounces. So yeah, but the smoothie is made. It smells wonderful. I'm not ready for it yet. So I'm gonna do some more work, and then I'll see if I'm ready for it. Hello guys. So recap of day 4, which was yesterday. Today is day 5. Yesterday I had a bunch of energy. Like, I noticed that I was able to like power through my work and not take as many breaks. Well, I basically took one break when I went to take class. Other than that, usually I need an evening break and a break before I go teach in the evening and all this other stuff. Went straight through. I slept pretty well. I was like, there's something I was supposed to be saying. So my smoothie. So I was so excited about my smoothie. Like, yay, made it to day 4. I get to drink a smoothie. Okay, let me tell you, my lens is swaying. Or my lens cover, rather. So I make this smoothie. It made a smaller smoothie because there's no banana in it. And I probably put a little less fruit than usual. But I assume that my stomach's capacity isn't as much as it was when I was eating food every day. So neither here nor there. I'm all excited about this smoothie. Then I made it and I wasn't hungry, which I think I filmed. And so I was like, I'll just wait. I'll do some more work and then I'll see. So like 20 minutes later, all of a sudden I'm hungry. I'm like, ooh, yeah, I get to drink my smoothie. So I take maybe 4 sips of the smoothie and my body says, yeah, girl, you good. So I'm looking at the smoothie like, for real? That's it? That's all the smoothie I get? So I put it back in the freezer. Then I'm about to get ready to go, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm about to take a hot class. I haven't had any food. How's this gonna work? So I decide, okay, I'll take it with me. Because, and the mic was covered up. I hope that got caught on recording. Anyways, I'm like, I'll take it with me. So I go to class. About halfway through class, my body says, yeah, you're hungry. So I leave the studio, or the actual studio yoga room, and I go up front, get my smoothie. Excuse me. And I say to myself, yeah, I'm about to drink the rest of this smoothie. Still couldn't drink the whole smoothie. I drank 3 sips and my body said, we're good. So I went back in, finished class. I felt great for the rest of class. And leave class. I helped shut down, all that kind of stuff. And I'm getting in the car. And I had to run an errand before I came home. And on the way to the errand, my body said, oh, you're hungry. Then I drank the rest of my smoothie. So for 16 ounces of smoothie, it took me 3 sessions to consume this smoothie, which I was like, what in the world is going on? But it's all good. It doesn't matter. So yeah, I just thought that was interesting. Something else I found. So since about February of last year, so February 2019, which was when all this stuff started kicking up, I was finding that I was having these spots, which I thought at one point were ringworm or something, but I found out it was eczema. Like, I never had eczema in the way that it came up before. My eczema was always dark spots. So on my face, the dark spots I have on my face now are because I had acne for 2 years out the blue. So I can't blame these dark spots on eczema. But before, I had dark spots on my cheeks and under my eyes, so bad so that the nurses at school thought I was being punched, like abused. Like, it was really bad. And everywhere else, it just looked like bruises all over my body, and my skin was really dry and itchy. It never really flaked or anything though. So the patches were itchy and like kind of bumpy. I can't even explain it. But anyways, it was in the folds of the like back of my knees. My creases of my elbows itch, but the bumps didn't come up. And then it was on my neck. And then it started with my hands, which I never ever had hand eczema before. But my skin, and it's so much better now, which is why I'm talking about this. And I don't even know if it's gonna focus on it. You might be able to see like some little, like, I can't explain it. But anyways, I used to take clippers and clip skin off my hand because it was that bad. But it was that bad, and in the creases of my fingers, it was split open because my hand was that dry. And I would put oil and shea butter and all these things on my hand all day, like wash my hands, put shea butter or oil on it. Anyways, I'm going through all that to say that I've been on the liquid fast since last Friday. This is coming into day 5, and my hand is almost completely healed. I noticed it yesterday. It's crazy. And this is it with no lotion on, because I just finished making my celery juice and washing my hands and cleaning the dishes that come with making celery juice. So yeah, this is my dry hand, and I just have like some flaky skin here, but it was my whole hand. 5 days. So anyways, so that's good. So things are healing. It's very what is the word I'm looking for? It makes me feel very optimistic, which I knew things like this worked anyways, but you gotta go through things, and I've been going through a bunch of different things since September, and all of them do a little something different, and I call it peeling off the layers. One thing, peels off one layer, one thing peels off another layer. I also find that things that are the newest usually leave first, so things that I was dealing with that just started last year are leaving quicker or more completely than things that I had for years that are still getting better, but they may not be completely gone. I guess because they were there longer, they got deeper roots, so you gotta do a little more work. So there was that, and there was one more thing. I thought it was the smoothie, the eczema. My neck is sore, but I think I want to document that differently. because the same progression of when my rib was healing is now happening to my neck, which you know is where your thyroid resides. And it's not like a sore throat like inner, it's more in like the muscles of my neck. So I'm gonna I decided this morning that I need to, while I can still remember, go back to the past few days, the progressions, and note those so I can, when it's complete, come back and do an update on that. But I'll just drop that in here right now. But I can't remember the other thing. It was the smoothie, the energy. Oh, Preston. Okay, so we know he only did one day cleanse. But it seems as though he may have been hosting something as well that passed yesterday. So that was interesting. And then I told him, I just don't understand men, because just like, and I'm sure women out there, you can attest to this, you can go on the most strenuous cleanse, diet, workout regime, lose like 2 pounds. Homeboy can say he gonna stop drinking soda, which he don't drink soda now, but let's just go back to back when I was losing weight. He could go and say, you know what, I'm not gonna drink soda for a couple weeks, drop 8 pounds. How, Sway? Like, the hormone differential between men and women is just not fair. So anyways, I went through this whole protocol to remove parasites. It took a week and some change, and he did a water fast for 1 day. But anyways, I put him on the scram pills that I was on, just because usually where there are one, there are more. So just to continue to cleanse that out, and that'll also help some things that he's been working on to progress as well. So that's good. So that is all of it. That's everything I had to say. And I did not do all of my activities yesterday. I got kind of wrapped up in my work, and then something new came up, and I was like, oh, I need to, handle this and get this to that person. So yeah, I did do yoga, but the rest of it did not happen. But I had a really good work day. I was full of energy. I was not hungry. I started it's Essicac. I don't want to be mispronouncing it. Tea. That went really well. Yeah, that's it. So day 4 went well. Day 5 is looking great. I'm about to do a little more work. I got an appointment to go to. And the rest of the day, I'll probably be on the computer, which is not fun, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So, so yeah, I don't think I'll come back for the rest of today. I do think on day 7, I'm going to start taking my green powder again that has my algae and stuff in it, because I have not been taking any supplements, just the apricot seeds, and then I started the tea yesterday. So yeah. Yeah, or maybe I'll start on day 6. I don't know. Day 6 or 7. But that's all. Thanks, guys. I'll update you again soon. Bye. Good morning. Reporting live from day 6. So, made it to day 6. Yeah, so yesterday, recap day 5. Felt great, was full of energy until I went to get Reiki, which, if you don't know what that is, it's like energy clearing. The closest related thing to Reiki would be like laying hands, like in religion type thing. So I went to get Reiki and acupuncture. The acupuncture is to make sure my acupuncture is targeted to ensure my lymph system is continuing to service my organs, namely my liver, kidneys, and adrenals, to make sure they don't get fatigued or too bogged down by the process of pushing out all these toxins that are in my body. So I'm doing basically everything I do at this point is in assistance of my body to flush the toxins, i.e. I get better and healed, basically. So anyways, acupuncture, and then following the acupuncture, I got my Reiki, which is like an energy clearing of the chakras, or maybe if you got some like stagnant energy and this type thing. So in acupuncture, one of the needles she put in my right hand, in the like webbing right here, like as soon as she put it in, it went like a little too deep. It like hit the nerve, and I was like, ooh. And then I don't know if she took it out, because I'm laying down. I don't know if she took it out, adjusted it, like pulled it out some, or just like, because they can like manipulate it to the side. I don't know what she did, but anyways, she's like, oh, is that better? I'm sorry. Is it still tingling? And I was like, oh, it's not tingling. I'm just high now. So if you study any kind of Eastern medicine, we have all these, points on our body, which is why we have like foot reflexology and hand reflexology. That's why we get massages and all this type of thing. Anyways, so she hit this point. As soon as she hit it and it sent the zzz through my body, I was high. Oh my goodness. So I was like, oh, it doesn't hurt. I'm fine. I said, I'm just a little high right now. That's fine. So I was just literally like sitting on the bed, like floating. So that was awesome. So she finished putting in all her needles and adjusting and all other kind of stuff, and told me a story about her son's baseball team that she had come to her yoga studio, because she owns, it's East West Healing in Palm Harbor, if you're in Florida. She owns that, where they have all kinds of modalities of healing people. And then there's also a yoga studio. So anyways, they had the baseball team come to the studio, and one of the gentlemen finished the yoga. And when he finished, he wanted to know what was wrong with him. And he had yoga high. And if you have ever been a runner, you've heard of runner's high. There's also a yoga high. You usually get it a lot when you start yoga, or if you're, for me, I get it more when I've either like had to take a break from yoga, or I'm like going through something. When you go take the class, when you finish, you just really feel blissed out, which is why people do it so much. But anyways, it's like the legal form of getting high, because the serotonin in your body is released, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so she was telling me that story. When she finished, she left, and Joetta came in to do the Reiki. And as soon as she starts, I'll always feel something. And I try to make sure my mind calms down so I don't mess up my session by running things through my brain. I try to go into meditation. But it was just so much running through me. Like, as soon as she put her hands by my head, my ear started throbbing, which this ear, the night before, I was telling Preston, like, it feels like it needs to pop. And I've been doing oil irrigation in my nostrils and ears to like move the mucus, which I'll probably have to do another video on that. I'm doing a bunch of stuff, guys, trying to get myself healthy. But anyways, it was like full, and it wouldn't like pop, or it would kind of pop, and then it wouldn't fully clear. But anyway, as soon as she put her hand towards my ear, it was like whoop, 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 and I was like, oh gosh. So anyway, she did that. Then she put her hands into kind of like my collarbones and then around my neck. Anyways, by the time she finished, because at some point you'll like leave, like your body will be there, your being will be gone, and you'll just like come back, or this is what happens to me anyway. So anyways, I come back, and then I notice, oh, everyone's like leaving the room. So I guess I came back when she disconnected from me. And I know it sounds crazy to some people, but I'm just sharing. So usually when I finish, I feel like high, just kind of floaty, a little woozy. You feel like, for me, I had a drink. I know it takes more than a drink for most people to feel a buzz, but not for Janet. So I feel like Janet had a half a margarita type situation. And this time when I woke, like when I tried to sit up, my whole body was sore. Felt like I had ran a 5K, did yoga, and leg day. I was like, what happened? So I'm pretty sure, because Joetta and Dr. Perkins both center my treatments on making sure my body is trying to stay clear and flushing. So I don't know if a lot of things were pulled to flush out, but I just felt like they say, like I got hit by a truck. So I was like, what just happened? So for the rest of yesterday, after that, I kind of felt a little blah. So much to the fact that when I got home to finish my work on the computer, I had to go outside and do it in the sun, because I was like, there's no way I'm sitting at a table, a desk, or on this couch and doing work there, because I would end up staring at the computer. So anyways, there was that. And also yesterday, my neck was really sore, my neck muscles, but they don't hurt today. What else? So I had been having this internal conflict about the weight loss, which I don't even think it's the weight loss, it's the speed. But I know it's like one of those things, like, you know, like how it's gonna go, but then when it goes that way, you're kind of caught off guard. But anyways, God sends us confirmation for things when we are in these spaces. So I have when I'm working, like either an audiobook or a documentary or something playing in the background. So I came across this thing about, and I knew this also already, but again, it had to be called back to me, how our bodies store toxins in fat, in adipose fat tissue. And when you are cleansing your body or healing, holistically or otherwise, if your body is truly healing on multiple levels, your body will start to release the fat storage, because that's where it was trying to hold the toxins. So basically, as a protection for your body, it starts to send the toxins. Like it's so much in your body, so many toxins. Just imagine like it's a war in there. And they're like, well, crap, we don't have anywhere to put this. We can't send it all through the liver and the kidneys and all that, because they're going to get bogged down, and then you're going to have a whole nother situation. We don't want it to go into major organs like the brain and the heart, so send it here, and they store it in fat. So when you actually start to heal and your body sees, oh, we can start to slowly release this, that's why you start to lose weight. But it also put me in the mind of, and I used to think about this more when I did more personal training than yoga, and when I had more weight loss clients than I do now, because weight loss is a lot of times a bigger situation than what you eat and do. Sometimes there's some psychological and emotional and also medical, like I said, fat storing toxins type situations that go into weight loss. And I forgot what I was saying before that, but anyways, but it made me remember, like, okay, this is my body healing, and we ask for things a lot from God, universe, or whoever, whatever, whomever you talk to when you're trying to get ish done. And then when it happens, we get upset about the way it happens, or the way it looks when it happens, or how fast or how slow. So yeah, I had to kind of come to terms with, it's okay. What is happening is what is supposed to happen. I just noticed that with this process, as opposed to when I lost 100 pounds, the elasticity in some parts of my skin is not the same. Of course, I am, 10 years difference in age? Is it that much? Dang near 9. So there's that, but there's also the speed at which the weight is coming off. So when you lose weight slower, your body has time to rebound, as opposed to when stuff is coming off quick and your skin doesn't get a chance to realize that it's happening. And not to say it's a real dramatic change in elasticity, but again, when you know how things look, it's dramatic to me. It's probably to everybody else, they're gonna be like, what? So anyways, there was that whole epiphany and confirmation yesterday, and I think that was it. I think I planned what I'm going to do to transition for day 8, which is day 1 of no longer being on the cleanse. This cleanse and fast was easier than the medical medium 9-day liver cleanse where you actually eat food. For some reason, that liver cleanse was so rough to me, and I don't know if it was because it was so near the beginning or what, but it was rough. Oh my goodness. I'm going to do it again, of course, but and I want to compare when I do it to see if it is as bad as I recall. Like, it was just horrible. But I was at the very beginning of my healing, so maybe, I don't know. And I was going through like detox crisis then as well too, or in the middle of it. I think I had just come out of one, and then I started the liver cleanse, and then I went into another one, I believe, and then I didn't have another like detox situation until I want to say after I came back from my sister's graduation in December. So between the beginning of December and Christmas in there, and that one wasn't as bad. It was more like severe allergies. That's when my nose was running constantly, like a faucet, like I had stuff stuck in my nose. Anyways, so yeah, and today is Wednesday, so it is our date night. Every other Wednesday we do a little date night, so sometimes we'll cook in the kitchen together or play like board game, like I always say it wrong. I don't know if it's What the Meme or What Do You Meme. I think I want it to be What Do You Meme because of the Justin Bieber song, but it's What Do You Meme? Something like that, or I don't know, we're just playing stuff. Anyways, so today, Preston decided he wants to go to Revelation Cafe because he wants to get the pancakes, which are big and beautiful and like bigger than my head. Of course, Janet can't have that. They do have smoothies and juices, so I can do those. So I looked at the menu. I think I'm going to do a juice though, because the smoothies all have a nut milk in them, and I don't want that. And most of them have bananas in it, and I also don't want that. Not that I can't change it, but I feel like by the time I take out the nut milk and the banana, the smoothie isn't going to taste as good as it's supposed to for like the recipe they have made it for. So I think I'm just going to get a juice and do my own smoothie at home. So there's that. And yesterday I only did 2 of my 4 activities. Yeah, and I think that's it. So here we are, day 6, about to do my water. I got up a little later today because I don't have a client in the morning right now. So, well, not early morning, meaning because usually I have clients before they go to work, so that means 5:30. So anyways, I didn't have that today. So yeah, I'm gonna do my lemon water and my celery juice before my client, and then do some work. I was supposed to go grocery shopping today, but I don't want to do that because I feel like it's gonna break up my work day, and then by the time I get back, I'm not gonna want to be bothered. So I'm gonna not leave the house today, do a bunch of work, then tomorrow, after I train in the morning and then go teach classes, I will go grocery shopping after that. That way I'll already be out the house. I think that's the plan. So, yeah. So tomorrow will be day 7, the last day. It went really, really fast. All in all, day 1 was really the hard day, and the rest was pretty chill as far as how I felt hunger and food wise. I did have the day where I had the like anxiety situation, and yesterday I was a little tired, but both of those things, I don't know if they had anything to do with the fast. The anxiety might have been a detox symptom, honestly, maybe, I don't know, or maybe it's just because I had idle mind that day, and yesterday was because of my Reiki and acupuncture. So yeah, I pretty much enjoyed this fast. Yeah, so let's do day 6, and I will see you tomorrow morning for the last day, day 7. Peace out. Yo, so I had to come back. This is day 6. That's more a reminder for me in editing than it is for you. I'm gonna have to take a midday shower because I must be tweaking. I don't know. We'll call it a detox symptom. But I feel like stuff is crawling on me. Like, I keep like wiping and I'm like, what is it? Is there actually something, or is this just like an internal release of some like hormone or what? Like, feel like when people be going through withdrawals and they be scratching and stuff for no reason, like that, I'm there. So, I mean, really at the end of the day, if it is something internal, the shower really ain't gonna help. But in my mind, at least I know at that point, okay, it's not something physically on you. It's a release of something, just ride the wave. But, yeah, I'm tripping out. So I just feel like stuff is crawling on me. Like, I keep like behind my ear, and I was like, is my hair, like, did one of my locks come down? Is it like, what is happening? That's an update for you. I gotta do this update before I forget. It's 3:21 on day 7 of the fast. I didn't get to update this morning. It's been a whirlwind. I probably look crazy because I just got home from working. But anyway, so day 6 was fine. I had my second smoothie at dinner with Preston for date night. I'm gonna sit down. And for whatever reason, I did not drink all of my carrot juice yesterday. I ran out of beets, so I did not have beet juice. I did drink my green juice, and I did not have enough water. I felt hungry as I was going to bed. It was like 10 p.m., so I wasn't going to make a smoothie at that time. So I went to bed after drinking some water, whatever. I got up today. I had my lemon lime water, my celery juice, and my smoothie. Apparently it was not enough. They basically just backfilled yesterday. And it was the first time I've taught class in a while and actually been lightheaded, but I know it's because I didn't have enough in my system. So when I went to, I had to run an errand after I taught my 2 classes. Hey you, Amanda, get out of there. Thank you, ma'am. I stopped at Nectar and got the Toxic Flush juice, which is a green juice. I want to say it's parsley, spinach, lemon, ginger, apple, green apple. I got that and I felt much better, but again, it's 3:20 and I haven't had my green juice today. Well, I guess I'll count that as my green juice. I haven't had my carrot juice. I still don't have any beets. I gotta go get some. So yeah, say all that to say, I'm actually going to break my fast this evening, so I'm going to have a salad. I don't know what I'm going to put on it. I did buy salad greens. I have to go back out and get more celery. So between what I have and what I'm going to get is what my salad will be for this evening. So I will actually break the liquids this evening with the salad. And tomorrow, I probably will eat pretty much the same as far as the top half of the day and just have a salad or whatever in the evening until my body gets back used to eating normally again. I'm not going to push it and force it or anything. So that's where we are right now. Tomorrow morning, when I wake up, I will weigh and see if there was any change in weight. Other than that, the fast went fabulously. Day 1 was a little, whatever, because my body was coming down off of everything and it was just water. I had that one day where I had the little anxiety type situation. Oh, and I did not sleep well last night. I woke up at like 12 something. I went to the restroom. I woke back up at almost 2 and I didn't go back to sleep until 4 something, and then I had to be up at 5. So I'm sure that also went into me not feeling well while I was teaching because I didn't have enough calories or sleep. So I forgot to add that. I did not sleep well last night, and that hasn't happened in a long time. Probably September, October of last year. So yeah, that's it. That's how the fast went. I'll update you tomorrow, and I will try to remember to take a short video of whatever I eat this evening. So that is it. If you have any questions, comments, let me know. Leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll catch you next time. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Alright gang, this is the last update for the fast. So this is the morning of day 8. So the fast ended yesterday, technically last night, because I had salad. I assumed last night that I was only going to be able to eat a little bit of salad. I put it in a bigger bowl, but I just assumed I wouldn't be able to eat it all. I figured I would like eat some and my stomach would be like, no, that is not the case. I ate that whole salad. I made another salad of the same size. Then I ate like a fake sushi. I didn't have the things to actually make it because this was out the blue that I wanted it. So I just got the nori paper, the seaweed paper, and sliced up tomato and avocado in it and rolled it up and ate that. And then I ate 2 dried apricots. They're like this big and flat. Apricots are supposed to be good for my type situation. So anyways, yeah, I ate that and had lots of water and was fine. I did discover though that I'm gonna have to, not have to, for my mind's sake, because there's a lot going on up there, I'm gonna chill on beets for like 3-4 days. Because if anyone knows that eats a lot of beets or drinks a lot of beets, it changes the color of stuff that comes out of you. And I know this every time I do beets, it happens. But for right now in my state, I see it and go, my brain goes left, like there's this whole new problem in the world that I need to deal with in my body. And I know it, which is what's frustrating. I know that that's not the case, but this situation is already filled with so much anxiety that sometimes I just have to take, I gotta stop for a minute because my brain is trying to make non-things things, which is what anxiety is. So anyways, there's that. And then I woke up this morning, my throat was very dry and my nose is a little stopped up. So I'm praying I'm not gonna have another detox. I have not taken any supplements for a week, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my zinc up and my vitamin D and vitamin C via like lemon balm and stuff, and try to like go away. We don't need that. So yeah, I think that's all. Overall, detox fast went well, and today I'm gonna pretty much do normal. I'm about to have my lime water, I'm gonna have some celery juice, and then I'll probably have my green juice. And then Preston and I are gonna go to Rockstar, which is a raw food vegan restaurant. And I want it's an Asian pate, which is like a nut meat for those who aren't vegan or haven't dabbled in vegan or raw food. And it is wrapped in this wrap, and it just tastes like all the Asian flavors just in one spot. And get some, I think, pesto kelp noodles. Yeah, I think that's what I want. And then from there, when I come home, if I'm still hungry, I'll make another salad or some zucchini noodles, because I've been thinking about those, which is another raw thing. So like I said, I'm trying to do more raw stuff And this weekend I do want to make some pancakes. I found out you can make pancakes from chickpea flour. Chickpeas are alkaline, apparently, depending on what list you look at and what year of Dr. Sebi's regimens it may be on there, maybe not. So at this point, I'm just doing organic and what I feel is best. If I feel like, yeah, you stretching Janet, then I kind of leave it alone. So anyways, that's the update. Thank you for watching. I will be back with other videos. I don't know if my head, I'm like literally holding this arm with this hand. Yeah, so anyways, I'm out, guys. Have a blessed one. Peace.